Attention! There is a dangerous cryptid in your area. It all started earlier today, while I was enjoying my camping trip. When we had arrived to the camping grounds, we noticed that all of the plots with electricity had been reserved, which was strange because we never knew you could reserve a plot. This ended up being why I decided to write this story, but first we need to back up. Early this morning, I had woken up at 6 o'clock to take a shower. I know, morning showers are pretty whack, but I fell asleep at 9 the previous night, not to mention the fact I woke up at 10:30 due to the rest of my family arriving to camp with us. On the cold bicycle ride to the nearest shower house, I noticed a pair of yellow, beady eyes staring at me. When my eyes met the road once again, I nearly ran into a tree next to the path spiraling to the shower house. I was able to stop mere inches from it, which shot adrenaline through my whole body, which made me uncomfortable, and I proceeded to enter the shower ASAP. But this isn't where it stopped. Once I was in the shower, I felt the warm, comfortable mist of the hot water splashing from the walls and into my hair. However, I suddenly got a tingling sensation, as if something or someone was attempting to find me. The room felt smaller. I ducked into the corner, until the sensation eventually faded from me. This is when I began to ponder about that set of eyes watching me on my way to the shower house. What was happening? This weird sensation didn't return until my father decided to take a walk along the beach area, and once I got that sensation again, I went into the camper. It was only 8 p.m., but I was worried something bad would happen in the following minutes. But then, soon after, I received a notification. This is what it read. Attention! There is a dangerous cryptid in your area. Open this notification to read more. The warning you just received is your signal to run away and hide. The entity mentioned is known as a relentless presence. As you might think, it will give its soon-to-be victims a sensation, and they will believe they are being watched. If their prey is in a confined space, they will emit a frequency that induces severe paranoia, causing victims to believe the room is shrinking. However, in order to survive, follow these steps. Put yourself in an area with a lockable door, preferably no windows and only lockable from the inside. It has similar strength to a human and will be unlikely to open the door. If you see a pair of large, yellow eyes, immediately move to another area at least 300 feet or more away. This is because the emitted frequency only permeates 300 feet from it. In case of an emergency, where you cannot enter a room with a lockable door, distance yourself from the cryptid around 50 feet. It appears too wildly incomprehensible for the human mind. It is able to lock up the throat of an individual, making it extremely difficult to call out for help. 4. Wait at least 12 hours before exiting this space. They generally stalk an area for at least 12 hours and usually don't stalk any longer than that. They prefer to move to new turf and will not return until a marked victim does. One more nugget of knowledge: it must inflict fear before it can consume a human. If you can initiate eye contact and resist the sensation, it will not attack you. We hope you understand, and we apologize for the inconvenience. It took me until after I read the whole message to realize that my dad had not come back, even after 2 hours. The walk would have only taken him 20 minutes, max. I was getting worried, and then I saw the cryptical button at the bottom of the notification. I clicked on it, and all hell broke loose. There, the monster was chewing on my dad's legs. I shut off KY phone and began hyperventilating. When I got the courage to turn my phone on, it was licking the blood where I was splattered completely clean and carrying the remainder of his torso into the water. It was horrifying. My dad, my hero, and lifelong friend had fallen victim to that horrible monster. I put my phone down and cried myself to sleep, knowing there would be nothing left of him to remember but memories by morning. When I woke up at around 10, I saw that the rest of my family was gone, and the fire was out. When I went back to sleep, I saw the same pair of yellow eyes, staring directly at me.